Hi everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 145 with my co-host Dee of Dee's Creative Hands Crochet.
Whatever, D. It's D.
My BYFD. If you do not know her, please go check her out. Her link is in the description box and pinned to the top of the chat. You should know her by now, but if you do not, please go check her out. If you are watching the replay, hit the thumbs up and leave us a comment down below. And if you are here with us currently, leave us a comment in the chat and also hit that thumbs up as well. Got to refresh my browser. So, hello everybody. Once I can see the chat, I'll welcome y'all in.
God, that light's bright, isn't it? It seems like it's really bright.
All right, chat's
Hi, everybody. Hey, Crystal, did you know that Wicked Granny passed away?
Yeah.
I did not know that until last night.
Wow, yeah, that's been...
I did not know that.
I think.
Well, you know, I've been sick and everything. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That bummed me out so bad. I found out in GrannyDee's live.
Yeah.
I've been bummed out ever since. I did not know that.
I forgot to turn my notifications off, so hold on, bear with me.
Okay.
It's gonna ding and ding and ding. No, that's ring volume notification. There we go.
I was on the phone with Granny Joe for Ganni Joe. I always say Granny. Ganni Joe for like an hour before, and I was like sitting there in my nightgown. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get in the shower. Running around like a maniac with my head cut off, as usual. I am feeling so much better now that I'm not taking those antibiotics. They were just making me weak and sick to my stomach. And
what kind?
Knock on wood, please God. I'm feeling pretty good today, and I'm hoping it stays.
Oh, good.
Man, I'm telling
you. What kind of antibiotics were they? Were they like penicillin related or?
No, I don't even know. One was an amoxicillin, and one was a weird name. I don't know. But in the hospital, they had me on 2 separate IVs of antibiotics, and then sent me home with these big old capsules I had to take a couple times a day. They were making me sick, man. So I took a bunch of probiotics, and I've been doing that kind of stuff, eating yogurt, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm definitely feeling better.
Good, good. Yeah, I am allergic to amoxicillin, amoxicillin, penicillin. I'm allergic to like 8 different things. Most of them are antibiotics. So
I gotta tell Mark to turn his music down. Hold on one second. He's jamming in the other side.
I'll welcome everybody in while you go do that. Welcome in Janet Dixon. She says, hello, everyone, lurking and knitting. Welcome in Kirsten, Angie, Mama Gwen, Denise Lee, Jessica Johnson, Grandma Wanda, Danny Joe, Dawn Laval. She says, hello, hello to my 2 favorite ladies and everyone in the chat.
Hey, everybody. And you're right, Gwen. My past few months have been absolutely horrible. I've been lucky to watch anybody's videos, do anything, to be honest with you. And that just bummed me out so bad. Thank you for the prayers, y'all. I appreciate it. I definitely always appreciate the prayers. But yeah, I'm doing a lot better, y'all. So our members live is tonight too. So make sure y'all are there. And Crystal, did I ever make you a mod again? I don't remember. Okay, well, I will try to remember to do that tonight because I keep forgetting.
Because you put me in as a mod when I am there, and I'm like, I'm not a mod. I have no wrench. You shouldn't be doing that. That's wrong.
Well, I just assume you are. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be. Yeah. So. Welcome in, Charity Frog Crochet. But I have your yarn sitting here.
Oh, let me see. I'm gonna look over here at the computer screen because I can see better.
Oh, thank you, Ganni Joe. It's still in the nitty naughty, but it goes on. I'm gonna make myself bigger so it'll make.
Crystal, you did a fabulous job. I'm so excited. Oh, it looks awesome.
and I've got it set up, ready to go. I just have to give it a bath tonight, let it soak, and then thwack it. And
I don't know what any of that
let it
means,
dry.
but you go right ahead and thwack it or whatever.
Thwacking it does something to the twist or sets it. I don't know, relaxes the yarn. It does something. I just know I'm supposed to. But you take it and you just hit it.
Oh, you're literally
And then,
whacking
yeah,
it. Oh,
and then
wow.
you turn
Okay.
it a little bit and then you thwack it on that end. So, I mean, yeah,
I'm looking for
it
something to
does
clean my
something.
glasses. My glasses have got spots on them.
Welcome in, Antoinette.
Hello, Antoinette.
Ah,
Hello.
because
Oh,
both of us
Kitty
have
Joe. Thank
cataracts that
you.
aren't ready for surgery yet, and we both need new glasses. We went eat lunch and now it's nap time. Oh, we'll have a good nap. Thanks for stopping in. And thank you, Ganni Joe. And Mama Gwen got it.
Yay. Congratulations, Gwen. Thank you, Ganni Joe. Just so
Congrats.
I see a few of you in here that got packages coming from me. Me and Mark did a bunch of bagging up and tagging and all that stuff. I took the picture for the community tab. So I'm going to say a good half of what is going out is going out. That's what Mark's doing. So start watching your mailboxes. Tomorrow we're getting all the rest. There's so much. I've got 2 months of giveaways in the two big boxes and so on and so forth to send out. So everybody know that it's starting to head out the door. Finally, I'm so glad. That stresses me out so bad when it's sitting here, and I just feel like I'm disappointing everybody, and I just, it bums me out so bad. So I'm just really super glad that it is headed out the door, some of it anyway, and then the rest, it'll continue on all week till I get it all out of here. So
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're getting caught up. Ganni Joe is expecting my package with her hand spun yarn today, so that's awesome. Welcome in Mateo and Lulu, Cindy.
hi, Cindy
And
Lulu. Hi, Mateo.
welcome in, Chuck. I got 3 out of the 5 items that you sent me. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. I don't know what the other 2 are because they're not here yet, but thank you very, very much.
So you want to see my shawl I'm working on?
Sure.
This thing is so pretty. Well, I better put a stitch marker in. Hold on one second.
Okay.
This thing is so pretty. I'm only about halfway done. There's still a whole lot. It's a big long shawl, but it's very intricate, and I am so pleased at how this is coming out.
Oh,
Look
wow.
here. Isn't it pretty? And it's got sequins and sparkle going through. And
That is pretty.
I'm starting to hit the pineapples down here. Well, I'm starting to end the row of pineapples.
I
But
see
it
that.
is
That is pretty,
so
pretty.
pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm very proud of this. Only a couple goof ups. And of course I fudged it, but I don't frog, man. Unless it's just a few, a little bit, but I don't frog. But if I find something later, I'm like, oh man. So I figure out a way. Yeah, I love this and this sequence on it. Oh man. It is just so, so pretty.
Whose design is that?
It's this lady I never heard of.
Oh.
And I think it's called Crochet Stitches. But to be honest with you, she doesn't talk. She only shows you, which makes it twice as difficult as far as I'm concerned. And she doesn't tell you what size hook, what size yarn. No, she's not very informative. But this lady has the most beautiful shawls. Oh my gosh, you guys. But if you can't deal with that, don't even try because you'll get so frustrated. I really thought about this before I did it. And I said, I'm going to have to sit here with my phone and go row by row and pause her, row by row and pause her. I've had to do that through this whole thing. So it's actually taking me probably twice as long as it would have, had she been more informative and spoke, and all that kind of stuff. It just makes it twice as hard. But her patterns are so intricate and beautiful and lacy, and her borders. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this lady's stuff. But man, is she number one, she's hard to find for some reason. I don't know why. You would think with that name it'd be easy. It's not. And the second thing is that she's not informative and doesn't speak the whole time.
Well,
So
does she say anything in the videos? Okay, so
nothing.
she might be a foreigner. You know, I have seen people that are overseas that are based in like India or, you know,
Yeah, you
Japan or
could be right
something.
about that. You could be right.
So,
Man, oh man, is her stuff beautiful. If you guys
mhm,
are okay with sitting and watching every row, it's not a lay back and crochet kind of thing.
yeah.
Literally, you have to sit and watch every row and sections of it. I have to stop her, do some, go ahead. Stop her, do some. I mean, it's taken me 3 times as long as it normally would. But so, oh my gosh, when this thing is done, this is nothing. You should see the end work. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I'm so excited and I love it. And I've wanted to make myself a black shawl for years. And we all know how black is. So I've avoided it like the plague. And I decided, you know what? I'm sitting around recouping. I'm just going to take it row by row, use the black yarn with I have my op light like beaming down so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So it is going to take me, yeah, yeah, you're writing the pattern for Thryss, Antoinette. Yes, because Thryss asked me and I told Thryss who it was, and Antoinette is actually writing it for Thryss, you know, because she's visually impaired, so obviously she can't without the lady speaking or anything, you know. So, matter of fact, I suggested Antoinette. She goes, I wonder if I could get somebody to write for me. I said, ask Antoinette because she's such a good crocheter, you know. I said, ask Antoinette. I bet Antoinette will write it for you, and she is. So that's cool.
That
You
is sweet
you
of you.
rock, Antoinette. That's awesome.
Um, it's all, where is it? Chuck has been a member for 11 months. Thank you,
Hey,
Chuck.
Chuck, we're gonna have to get you a new chicken. That one's getting a little wore out, I think. I have
Well,
Mark's
I've never
a
changed
new
the
chicken.
batteries in it, so
Yeah. Mark bought that for Crystal a long time ago for her to make noises. And after a while they start to like, you know, like
they have a cat one like this. I mean, 4 different cat sounds. I want to get the cat one eventually, but it's
well,
like,
maybe I'll have to get that for you and send it to you. I'll send it to you. Because I was thinking about buying you a new chicken one, maybe with some a little bit different chicken sounds or something, you know.
aw. Antoinette says Katie is doing very well with her spinning also. Oh my, OMG, so beautiful. Well, thank
Oh,
you
I
so
seen
much.
her. She's using colored yarn and
Hmm.
like intertwine. Oh, it looks so pretty. She's
She's
doing it
doing so
awesome.
good. I think she's only really been spinning since December,
Wow.
and she's getting
Honestly,
good.
I would love to do that, but I don't think I have the patience for it. And people crack up at me when I say that because they go, Dee, my God, the things you come up with and you got all this patience. No, I do not. I absolutely do not have the patience. Oh,
Welcome in, Michelle
Lee, thank
J.
you. And Mateo got it. Yay.
Aw, thank you, Denise Lee.
Bye, Frog. Hi, Melanie.
Aw, okay, well, have fun going to get your kids, Charity. Okay, Denise Lee. And Mateo.
I'm only going to be able to do a few stitches on this. Seriously. I gotta go back and watch the video. I can't hardly do nothing without watching that video.
Yeah, I've
Lord
had
have
a few like
mercy.
that.
It's like she's just
Welcome in,
making it
Melanie
difficult.
J. Yeah, Antoinette goes, I'll stick to crocheting and knitting. Y'all can spin.
Yeah, see, that's the way I look at it too, Antoinette. It's like that's another rabbit hole that I do not want to go down. You know, it's like I've already went nuts with the resin. Haven't
Mhm.
started it yet, but I've bought, like, I've been on Temu, like resin molds, everything resin. That's what I've been doing for like a month. And you know what happens when you're just laying around and you don't feel good and whatever. If you start shopping or something, and then you doze off, and then that's what's been happening to me with the Temu and the resin. And I still haven't got my Temu. I still don't have any crochet hooks. I'm so mad. I put them in all my giveaways, and it still ain't come. So
welcome in, China, the Crochet Queen.
I know. I'm so excited, Gwen. Bod's going to do a crochet along intricate shawl. And she was asking everybody's opinion, like, would they be interested? I'm like, oh my God, it's right up my alley. Absolutely. I would love to do that. I'm super excited about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Trey.
Welcome in, Trey. Glad you made it back. He left a comment before the live started saying he was going to go for a walk in nature since it was so nice outside.
I think it's almost 60 here right now. For Michigan, that's good.
Low 70s.
Yeah, but you're in Texas, girlfriend. I'm in Michigan.
I know. Yeah, but it got like 51 or 50 last night. So
yeah, she did one, Grandma Wanda, she did one shawl already that she's sticking in the auction, and then she's also going to do the crochet along. And I don't know, but she'll probably end up putting that one in the auction as well. So that's super cool, super exciting.
awesome. Grandma Wanda says it's 53 here in Western New York.
Yeah, it's like it's close to 60, I think, here. I'm not really sure. Let me see if it tells me down here. Sometimes on my computer it's across the bottom. It's telling me about the NASDAQ. I don't care about that stuff.
Here's the stocks for you today. Gwen is saying check out the video and vote if you want to.
Check out what video and vote what? What am I
guess
missing?
for her crochet along.
Oh yeah, I already did. Yeah, I did. Yep, the auction one is a one of a kind. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Welcome in, Demetra, the naked snail.
Hello, Demetra.
Oh, you didn't walk outside yet? Listening to your local news station while traveling in Google Maps.
We have four seasons here. This winter, I can't keep up. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Somebody was asking me before about this sparkle that I'm putting with this black cotton. And I don't know if it's discontinued or not, but this is what it is. It's Premier Enchant.
I actually have some of that.
Yeah, it's got the iridescent sequence and then the silver thread going through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this stuff. I only got 6 of them, so I hope there's
one
enough.
or two balls up there. I don't know. I used it in a hat. I paired it with, I think it was a maroon yarn, and made a hat for Christmas for my grandma, not last year, but the year before.
Yeah. So, and, of course, I got to make it more difficult on myself. If this pattern isn't enough, right? I have to pair the thin thread thing with it, which makes it twice as hard. Ugh.
Yeah. Welcome in, Mominator Judy.
Hello, Mominator. I love that name, Mominator.
Trey says, at 5 minutes before Eastern time, I'm getting ready to walk. Well, I hope you enjoy your walk. Yeah, time changed, so we get a little bit more sunlight at the end of the day. Danny Joe says, I've bought so many items from Temu to make stitch markers and still haven't been able to put down the hook down.
I know because I've, been sick. I make Thryss's stitch markers for her yarn subscription box. And I'm down to like, only thing I got left is Halloween because I had to package them up to send to her because I haven't made any, so whatever I had to package up. So I got to get on the ball and make some stitch markers. But I'm just feeling so much better today. I just knock on wood, praise God. I just hope it stays.
Demetrius says, I'm designing multimedia earrings. So
Oh, I
fun.
love that.
I'll post a video once I perfect my technique.
I love multimedia, anything. I used to do a lot of multimedia and sell it, like tables and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Gwen. I should have taken that advice. But I'm using the Stanley cake. I got a yarn sock on it, but I'm using the Stanley cake, and that was just an awful lot of yarn to try to do. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. Thank you, Demetria.
Well, welcome in, Rachel King. Well, that is amazing. It says, Grandma Wanda did super. It says, 2 awesome ladies doing a live today. Love you both. And then under that, it says, let's celebrate their 20th super on a live stream. Well, thank you so much.
Wow, they're like keeping track of us now, or
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
I'm doing the crow for the super and a cluck for your 20th super. How about that? Thank you so much, Grandma Wanda.
I just love her.
I have noticed, like, when I'd be in other people's lives, not recently, but in the past, like when they did their first super chat, it says, let's celebrate their first super chat.
Right. I've noticed that before, but not like they're keeping count.
I know.
That's embarrassing. I don't want people to know how many super chats I've done because I do so many. I don't want them knowing. Doggone it.
Well, it's kind of, I'd say it's kind of creepy in a way.
Yeah, it's kind of intrusive, isn't it? I don't know if I like that. You like to watch Thriss's channel? Yeah, I dye yarn too, Trey. I do the same thing. As a matter of fact, Thryss is the one who taught me. And I dye yarn. Me and Mark do. Mark does as well. And with the squeezy bottles, yeah.
He's got a thing for squeeze bottles, I think.
Alrighty then. To each his own, man. You rock out with your bad self.
Well, I mean, I've heard him talk in the past about ketchup squeeze bottles and like that restaurants has, So.
Yeah, no, I'm just teasing. Being me,
Yeah, I have noticed that, Melanie J. She says, do you see where AI is updating what we are talking about in the chat? AI is weird. It's like you're
what?
Okay, so like, have you ever had the experience you're talking to somebody in your house about, like, say Google or something, or a commercial that you saw, and then a few minutes later you get on your phone or on your computer and then you see an ad for that?
Very weird.
That's kind of what she's referring to, the AI, the artificial intelligence. It's Google, or the government in a way, is listening in, and they're kind of focusing ads towards what
creepy,
we
man.
say.
I don't know if I like that at all.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, there he goes. I like mustard, ketchup, honey, barbecue sauce, and pancake syrup to squeeze, D. Hey, we all got our things, man.
I guess it's kind of like a fidget type.
Yeah, like a
reaction. Like
thing.
some people have a what are those? The worry stones. You sit there and rub the worry stones. People do
I got
that.
one of those sitting on my kitchen table right next to where I sit. Yeah. Big brother has eyes and ears on us. He sure does, don't he? And it's getting creepier and creepier. You know what's really ticking me off? Speaking of AI, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. You will go, like, if you look up crochet patterns or whatever, okay, it will show these intricate, just like you look at it, and there's like no way I could recreate. There's no way I physically could recreate that picture, only to find out it's a fake and it's an AI crochet project. There's all kinds of them on Pinterest and all this kind of stuff where people are showing off their crochet and it's not real crochet. Yep. Matter of fact, I just had one come across my phone this morning and it was really cute. It was like a wall hanging. They're doing it for everything, macrame, all the crafts. And it was this crocheted wall hanging of this purple and white mushroom that kind of bulged out from the wall hanging, and it had things hanging down from it and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. I'd love to do that. As I look at it closer, I'm like, that's AI. You know, that's not right, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what they think they're gaining. Yeah, you got to be careful about buying patterns because there's no way some of these things can be recreated. Yeah, Rachel King, I can always spot the AI crochet photos. Me too. It took me a minute, and yep, everybody's talking about they've seen that. It took me a minute, and then I was like, there's no way. Like, you know me, I always, wing it. So I'm looking real close. I'm like, wait a minute. No, you can't do this and this. The numbers don't meet up. Something ain't right. And it's AI.
And us that can just crochet on a whim and make it work, we can figure out, just like, I don't know if you've seen this one, but it's the latest shawl that I had designed with the yarn you gifted me.
Let me see.
This one.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yep.
Okay, so there was several
That
rows.
big darn good yarn, that big darn good yarn one. Yeah.
Yep, and I had just enough to do what I wanted to with, and I think I still had a tiny bit left over. But designing this, I went from one row, like I went from like a double crochet chain to skip 2 stitches and then crochet in the next stitch or whatever, something like that. And then the next row, I was doing a triple crochet V-stitch. So I had to figure up how many, to equal. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. The stitch count has to kind of add up a little bit.
And I'm looking at some of this AI stuff I've been seeing, and like I said, I don't read patterns. I mean, I can, but I'm not real good at it, to be honest. So if it's something, a little tougher, I'm going to screw it up every time. I am a tutorial kind of person, or I just wing it. That's the only way I can do stuff. Okay. And just being, open about it. So I'm looking at that and I'm not, I can figure out stitch counts because I, make my own stuff, my own patterns, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, this does not figure out right. There's no way you could do that, like, and have that mushroom like come out. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work out, And then it dawned on me it was this AI stuff. And I just seen somebody, it zoomed by, but I just seen somebody talking about buying patterns off of Etsy and finding out they're AI and they don't come out. They don't come out right. So you just got to be super careful, y'all. Just be super careful. If it looks too good to be true, chances are it is.
I usually try to stick with Ravelry,
Yeah. That might be the best
because
bet,
you never know. To me, Etsy is more like eBay buying items, not
Right.
a pattern, So I always try to lean toward Ravelry or find it on a website from, a known one that I've done a pattern from before. And then if they have their pattern on Ravelry, sorry, if they have their pattern on Ravelry, I'll go through Ravelry to get it. Thank you, Ganni Joe. Cyber Hugs back. Blessed to Crochet. Well, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in.
If you might let me rephrase that. If you don't mind, let me know your name. Blessed to crochet. Ganni Joe, thank you.
Oh, Angela Wright's working on your bunny.
Oh yeah. She's been working on the. Is she working on the body or just still working on my crystal bunny? Oh
Yeah, Melanie J's got a point too. Like Hobby has a whole bunch of free patterns.
yep,
You know, Lion Brand. I mean, all those places have free patterns.
yep.
Just if you're going to use a pattern, I would just say trust your instinct, because some of these things, it's impossible. There's no way you could physically make it the way that they've got the picture. There's no way.
Yeah. Very true. I have noticed that, Mominator.
Gwen's designing some bell bottoms. My kind of girl.
Oh, cool. Okay, your name's Mary. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. I'll try to remember that.
Janet Dixon, if you didn't hear earlier, stuff's in the mail, girl. She won the yarn from Bridget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the homeless drive. See,
Yeah.
I have been like out of commission since after Christmas. I mean, it's been bad. You know, you guys all know what I've been through. I've been in the hospital a couple times. We had COVID. I mean, my mama passed away. I swear I would not wish my last 3 months on my worst enemy. I'm not even all right up here yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, it's finally in the mail, Janet. I'm sorry about the delay, but you know, every time, yeah, I've lost some weight. You guys are right about that. I have lost some weight. You know, it's all this sickness, man. You know, which really surprises me though, because I have eaten. It's not like I haven't eaten, but I haven't been moving around as much. But yet I've lost weight. It's really strange. I don't know. And I'm not complaining about losing weight. If I can lose, it's like my son was teasing me earlier on the phone. He calls me. If you guys don't know, I had caught something from Michael's, and it left what is that called, an abscess on one of my butt cheeks. Okay, it's embarrassing, but don't sit on the toilet seat. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, so my son's teasing me and he says, "So mom, how's your butt?" You know, he's calling me. I said, "It's fine." I said, "I got to go to the surgeon tomorrow to find out if they're going to do surgery, because it went deep, you know, and if they're going to do surgery or if I'm good to go. And, you know, the lumps that are still in there are just scar tissue. So that's what they're going to find out." And so anyway, my son goes, "Well, you might lose half of your ass. Oh, excuse me, half of your butt." And I go, "I got a butt and a half left, so I'm good." He said, "Well, I guess so, mom." But he's teasing me about that today.
Mary says, I had one of those years ago in 2013. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy either, and do not want to repeat it myself.
No,
And then
I just, you know,
Gwen,
hi, Pamela. I just, like I said, you know, I don't like to complain, you know,
yeah.
I really don't. But there's certain things that, you know, you can't help but talk about, you know, and you know how I am. Hi, Sally.
Welcome
You
in,
know,
Sally, Pamela.
you know how I am. You know, I'd rather keep things on a positive note. And it's been really, really hard for me. You know, it is, honestly, it's been really hard, but I feel like I'm coming out of it. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel just yet, you know, but I feel like I'm starting to feel better, you know, about things. I don't know if that makes any sense, you know.
It does. It does.
Hi, Tracy Hoover. Thank you for the prayers, girlfriend. I love you too.
Mama Gwen says, the last year with your family, you deserve a spring of healing and grow from all of it.
Boy, you are not kidding. You guys know I'm Native American, and I need a sweat lodge is what I need. I need a sweat lodge to recharge and clear all this out of my head, because man, oh, I don't know if you guys even know what that is, but if you do, you do. If you know, you know.
Mary also says, after my grandmother passed away, I lost like 20 pounds and didn't even really do anything, and I was eating. I think it was due to stress. Stress can do a lot of stuff to you.
Man, you
Sure.
are not kidding. You are not kidding. Dee, we will get to the light together. I'm all about that, Alana. I'm all about it. I'm right there with you. Yeah, you're right, Grandma Wanda. Sometimes keeping it real can help somebody else, But you guys know how I feel. I feel like I'm the biggest crybaby on YouTube, so I try not to cry, and that never works. And then I try not to complain, and then I've been going through all this, and then it's like it was embarrassing to talk about my rear end, right? I mean, that was embarrassing. But I felt like, I thought about it, and I thought, you know what? This is a public service announcement. Seriously, it's a public service announcement. I never use public restrooms, but this particular day, unless, I mean, God forbid, you're going to pee your pants in the store or something, you got to, and I hover, but I'm getting too old. I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I ran into the store. Mark's like, you better go for you pee your pants. So I run into the bathroom, pull my pants down as fast as I can because I'm going to pee my pants, and sat down on that toilet seat. And I'm sitting
Oh, we'd lost her
on the toilet
for a
seat.
second. Oh, there she is.
I can't believe I've done this, right? And then we leave there. It's the only place we've been in months because of Mom and everything going on. Both me and Mark got COVID. While COVID was going on, this thing in my behind was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was ignoring it because I was just so sick with COVID, And then when the COVID was gone, then I ended up in the hospital with this. And I got all of that from Michael's. So evidently they're not sanitizing. Just FYI, public service announcement. Cover it. Take antiseptics. Do not use toilet paper. Here's another thing I found out going down this rabbit hole, that people who use hypodermic needles a lot of times will stab it in the side of the toilet paper to wipe their needle off. I did not know that. That could be another way that I got this. So I'm just letting everybody know. I know we don't want to sit here and talk about my butt all day, but I'm just telling you, that is some serious stuff I learned, man. I'm telling you, that almost killed me, Crystal. I almost died from that.
I know.
That was very, very scary.
Yeah.
I was seriously going to sleep not knowing if I'd wake up in the morning. That's how I was feeling in the hospital. So, that's some pretty serious stuff, man. And like I said, take precaution. Take tissue, wipes, whatever with you. Put them in your purse. Put them in your yarn bag. Whatever you got with you, take them with you. This was one of the scariest things I've ever been through. I will wish it on my enemies. Okay, so I'm done talking about it, but I cannot stress it enough. Can't stress it enough. That was too much. Too much for this old lady.
Alana says, sometimes life throws some really hard punches, but when you're alone, you can't make it. But together, we can reach the light.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Grandma Wanda saying, carry bleach wipes in a baggie.
Yeah, there you go.
Welcome in, Marie Simpson.
Hello, Marie. Yeah, that's like seriously scary, guys. So, like I said, that was a close call for me. It sure was, Trey. It really was. It's like I didn't even tell my kids how bad it was until I was out of the hospital because I didn't want to freak them out. I knew it was going to freak my kids out. And then Mark's like, Dee, we really need to share this. You really need to tell people this. This was too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew? So, I called Michael's and told them, that this particular store is not sanitizing anything. I think we got the COVID from their, and I was nice about it, and I said, I'm not saying this for any reason. I'm not talking about lawsuit, nothing. I just want you to be aware that your people that are cleaning the bathroom are not sanitizing, and also your carts, because Mark and me both handled the cart, the cart. And that's how we ended up with the COVID. So I told him, I said, you guys need to start sanitizing everything,
Yeah.
And stress that because almost took me out, man. Isn't that crazy?
Yep, that is.
Marie's reminding everybody, don't forget your thummies.
Yep. Don't forget your thummies.
So sorry
Okay,
about
I
that,
keep
guys. I
forgetting
didn't
to
mean
tell
to.
you. If you watch your own channel while you're live, you can gift out free memberships each month. YouTube now gives content creators 10 memberships to gift out on your own channel.
Seriously.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Like you're going to buy a membership, you just go to let me look. You go down to membership gifting, and then it will say, I've already gifted out 5, and it says gift free of charge. You have 5 memberships left to gift this month. And you get 5 at one point and 5 at another point. So you can gift 10 back to back.
Oh,
They
I love
started this like
that.
two or I think in December, actually. They started it in December. So yeah. So don't forget about that. You can
Oh,
gift
no,
your
I
own.
got my members live tonight. I can gift out
Yeah.
some more memberships.
Yep.
Yay. Oh, hey, can I do it on the members live or?
Yeah, as long as you're watching directly from YouTube somehow. Like say Mark has your phone and he signed in as you. If you just tap, like you're going to give yourself a super chat, but go to membership, you can gift them in the chat there. Because I don't think you
Even
can
on
do
my
it
members live
continuous.
though, right?
Yeah, you can do it in
I'm gonna try
any
it
live that you have on your channel.
Yay, I'm gonna try it tonight. Hi, Skin Delicious. Hi, Diana D.
Welcome in, Sandra.
Hey, Cindy Lulu. Yeah, they need to sanitize stuff, Cindy Lulu. You're absolutely right, man. That was some scary stuff.
Makes you want to have OCD.
Yeah, I've got OCD, so yeah, it definitely flares it up, don't it?
Yeah, you can watch the replay, Trey. I mean, all you got to do is just go find it and watch it.
Oh, Trey had COVID in December. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I haven't had it this whole time. I never got it. All these couple of years, never got it. That was my first time getting it.
Yeah.
And
I still haven't had it.
Me and Mark both, and we got vaccinated, all that, because my son was getting married in Mexico, and I didn't want him to tell me I couldn't get on the plane or something. So we went and got vaccinated just to make doubly sure. And I never got it through this whole thing. And me and Mark both feel, like dizzy, foggy headed, and this is weeks ago now. Foggy headed, weak, we both still, and then I had that infection on top of it. So yeah. Oh no, I am not spinning yarn, Diana D. Nope, 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 nope. If I get into it, you know what'll happen. I'll have to donate a whole room in my house to it. No.
Well, Ganni Joe, it'll still pick from subscribers. That's what it does. It picks from the subscribers of your channel, not who's in the chat. So it would pick anybody, and it wouldn't pick just the people from her live or anything. So
Yeah, no, I'm not spinning. I've already got the resin bug. I've been, dealing with that. And then Mama G wants to teach me how to needle felt. So I got all the stuff to needle felt too. Not a whole lot. I didn't go crazy with that. But the resin stuff, I went a little cuckoo with. And I'm excited to try it. But I got some yarn I got to dye. Now that I'm feeling better, I can stand for a while at the stove and dye some yarn and stuff.
Janet had it 3 times. The first was before anybody knew about it. Ugh.
Oh, wow.
My aunt had it 3 times also. I think that may have what caused her stroke in 2021. I mean, when did she come here? In 23, 22. So I think in 22, summer of 22 was maybe around the last time she had it. I think that what's caused her stroke. It caused complications, and
Yeah,
then she ended up with a stroke.
yep,
But she had it 3 times.
I've heard that has happened to folks. Yeah,
Mhm.
my birthday, matter of fact, not yeah, this Saturday, I think. Yes. Is this Saturday the 23rd?
Today is the 12th. Next Saturday.
Okay,
This
not
Saturday
this
is the
Saturday, but
16th.
next Saturday I'm having the birthday party. So you guys all come and got a bunch of giveaways and stuff. But yes, my birthday is actually the 24th, Trey. So March 24th, and I'm what they call Aries, and it'll be my 61st birthday.
Mary says, my husband had an abscess near his eye and he waited too long to take care of it. And he winded up in the hospital. So the lesson is there, don't wait too long.
I know. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I think I might even have waited too long because of having COVID. I was just so sick I couldn't care less about that. Even though it hurt like heck, I couldn't have cared less. And I think I did wait a little bit too long.
I
Yeah.
had an abscess
Yeah.
in, I think, 2014 or 15. And this whole side of my face swelled up even with my nose.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was an abscess tooth. 2 different abscesses over 3 teeth, and it affected this whole side of my face. And I was scared. My grandmother's was freaked out.
Oh, I bet,
It
man.
being that close to the brain, that was scary.
Heck
But
yeah.
I finally got some. I went to the doctor because it started overnight. I started getting the pain on this side, and I'm just like, man. So I took some Advil. Didn't do a thing. And I'm like, oh no, it's an abscess starting, which it takes a while for the abscess to start forming. But once it hits that pain, it's already bad. So I had to get the antibiotics. I think I went the next day or maybe the day after that when I could get in. And they gave me the antibiotics. Once a few days of antibiotics, then they went and pulled the tooth. So
That stuff is serious business, man.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
my birthday's on Palm Sunday this year. Yeah. And Easter falls on Ganni Joe's birthday on the 31st, which is my podiversary.
Huh? Welcome in, Mima D.
Aw, I'm so sorry, Janet. Would be on the 26th. Today's your son's 40th, Dina?
Diana D never got the shots and never caught it either.
Oh,
Somebody else said they
praise
didn't
God
get
for
it.
that one. Yeah,
Welcome in, Barry. I completely passed you up. Welcome in. Sandra Carlton, she never got it either.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have, to be totally honest with you, because I'm scared of all that kind of stuff. And I prefer to go the more natural way about things. And I wouldn't have gotten it, but my son was getting married in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to fly to another country. And I figured my luck, even though at the time they didn't say you had to have them, I said, my luck, as it got closer and closer, I thought, my luck, they're going to tell me I can't get on an airplane unless I have that shot. So I went ahead and got, I haven't gotten no boosters or anything, but I did get the main shot back then.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Alana. She lost 4 very good friends from it.
See, that's horrible. Horrible, horrible. And you try not to be a conspiracy theorist or a conspiracy theorist, I don't know, man.
I'm already one of those. So.
Yeah, me too, a little bit. Me too. It's like, are you trying to bump off us old folks or what, man?
Trey's a Taurus. My mom is a Taurus. My grandfather was a Taurus. I'm a Cancer. I'm the little crab. And my grandmother is a Libra. My aunt is also a crab.
I was married to a crab. I put that in the past tense. Was married to him. No, he was just crabby.
Aw. Sorry, Janet.
Oh wow. Got a lot of Tauruses in the house and Aries too. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather's birthday would be next month.
You know, Diana,
But,
they didn't tell me if I'd be likely to get it again, but I guess the abscess had tunneled and made another one and tunneled and made another one. And that's what they're concerned about, to make sure all the abscess and it's not just, hopefully it's just scar tissue and it's not, the other. But they've
yeah.
done CT scans on me and all that kind of stuff, And now my next thing is I got to go get my throat scope done for this year. And hopefully I don't have to have surgery for that. It's like, geez, oh, Pete, getting old is not for sissies, man.
Thank you so much, Diana. And you're talking, Janet's talking about her husband's birthday would be this day and he passed away on this day. The crap thing that is for my mom, my mom, Tammy, her birthday, my grandfather passed away on her birthday.
Aw.
So, I mean, she don't like to celebrate her birthday at all because that's the day he passed away.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Hello, great Granny C.
Yeah, I was lucky, Alana. In a way.
It's so funny, it's like everything, when somebody that you dearly love passes away, everything reminds you of them. Like today, me and Mark listens to a lot of 70s music and whatever. We're at the table, got Alexa playing 70s music or whatever. And every other song was something my mom liked, whatever. I was like, oh, we got to stop this, Then I go to get ready and I got my mom's earrings on. And then I go, it's just one thing after another. But I am getting better about it. I am. I'm feeling better about it because I know she's with Jesus and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. It's like when I first got some of my grandfather's stuff, like I have his watch he used to wear every day. And for the first couple of months, I couldn't even look at it. I would hear it go off in the closet, beep, 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 beep. And I'm like,
Oh, man. Yeah.
yeah, I have his clock sitting there. I mean, I have a lot of his stuff. I have all his cassette tapes and CDs. We shared our love of stuff was music. We listened to ABBA and Buddy Holly and Beach Boys, and so that was our thing. So I got his music. I actually we were cleaning out the shed yesterday, and I found his briefcase that had
I'm
some
doing the same
certificates.
thing. I'm, I'm turning my mom's bedroom from when she stayed here into my sewing room, because I had my sewing machine in the living room and I had, totes of my fabric and all, so I'm turning it all into a sewing room. And I think she would dig that because my mom was a quilter and she was a seamstress, she made all my clothes growing up and, she made dolls and she made, whatever. And so I thought, you know what, mom would really dig this. I'm going to turn this into my sewing room, And so the whole time I'm in there, because I got a lot of stuff to put away. I mean, my resin and my basket weaving and all my other things are all going in there, but that's my sewing. And the whole time I'm in there putting stuff away and whatever, I'm talking to her. So what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I always go in there and say goodnight to her. Just silly things you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Sally, they definitely change our world.
Barry is an Aries. Tracy is a Taurus.
Hey, Crafty Gypsy, how are ya? Melanie J, life is hard and new normals are painful. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Chuck says conspiracy analyst and not theorist anymore. Too much too much being proven is truth.
Yeah, I know, right?
Welcome in, Dina Cabaz. She says, I'm a crab too, Crystal. Oh, Chuck, you're a Cancer crab also.
Yeah, Pamela Hunter's an Aries. Yeah. We got a bunch of crabs and horns in the house. Rams.
Barry says, my B-day is next week. Let's skip that day. Laugh out loud. Pretty please.
Oh, awesome, Trey. Yeah, come on over, man. The more the merrier. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's got to be hard, Mary. I'm sorry about that. Almost losing them both at the same time.
Leo, great granny sees a Leo. Both my sons are Leos. Gwen's a Scorpio. Both my sons are Leos, and my daughters are Sagittarius. I always forget. Gemini and Sagittarius, I believe.
Thank you, Janet.
My mama was a Gemini.
Oh, it just jumped on me. I gotta scroll back.
Bye, Trey. Thanks for joining my channel, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Kirsten. She's a Scorpio. Kirsten is a Scorpio, she says.
My brother is a Scorpio also. I forgot about him. I listed my grandma, my aunt, me, mom, my grandfather. I forgot my brother.
I couldn't even begin to tell you about the grandkids because there's just too many of them. There's one of everything in there somewhere.
Thank you, Tracy. I don't know if I just did it for you or not.
Yeah, it's nice not to feel so foggy and have a little bit of energy. I'm feeling so much better.
Welcome in, Jessie, the crafty gypsy. Life is hard and the new normal is painful. Yeah.
And he's a Leo too. Yeah, I'm always surrounded by Cancers and Leos, always. We love you back, Alana.
Well, enjoy your walk outdoors, Trey.
Yeah, I want to try that members thing. I look better today, thank you. I feel better today. I want to try that gift giving, membership giving thing. That's pretty cool. You're my tech queen, right? So, Crystal's my tech queen. She has helped me from day one figure out how to do all this craziness.
Yeah, you just go to like you're gonna do a super chat and it should say membership gifting, and the very last option is where you find your free memberships to gift out.
Very cool. Grandma Wanda needs watch hours, y'all. She's needing some watch hours. Go run her playlist or whatever. Blessed to Crochet says, I keep doing it this way. I celebrate my 29th birthday since I turned 29, and it's working for me. I do it every year. Awesome. I like the way you think. Yeah. You know what? I put my bracelets on this arm, and I'm still all bruised up from my IVs. It's kind of hurting. Excuse me. I got to put on that. Yeah, see the top of my hand still all bruised up, and all here. They beat me up. Oh. Tell you what, they're lucky I wasn't feeling good. I'm a feisty old broad.
Demetra says, I love making items for my mom on request. She is not crafty at all. I think I got it from my grandmother, but I love it when my mom asks me to make her things like dishcloths, etc. That is sweet.
Holistic Patriot says, I've been celebrating my 32nd birthday for the past 18 years. I hear that. Yeah. Moms are definitely a beautiful, loving part of our lives. Yep. Scraptastic Crocheter. Hello, hello.
Welcome in. What is your name again? Scraptastic Crocheter. Sally, it might have taken it off. If you did subscribe, YouTube might have taken it off.
You know what's so crazy?
Like that.
In like a week and a half, I lost like 12 to 15 subscribers. You know, I don't pay too much attention, but that's a big number.
Yeah.
And everybody told me they updated. So they probably unsubscribing everybody all over the place. So check the people you watch because you never know. I was unsubscribed. This happened to me 3 times. GrannyDee, I'm a member of her channel and have been for a very long time. They unsubscribed me to GrannyDee 3 different times. I've always watched GrannyDee.
Yeah.
They've unsubscribed me to her 3 times. So I go through and check and make sure, you know, because they'll unsubscribe you without you even knowing it.
Yeah.
You cried like a baby when you turned 30. I cried when I turned 20 because there was no teen at the end anymore. And then 40 and 50 bothered me. 60 wasn't so bad, but you know, after you hit 50, you go, okay, well, you know, I'm an old timer now, you know, whatever. It's like, you know, you're heading down the other side of the hill. So that didn't bother me so much, but 20 and 40 really bothered me. Like, messed me up. Like, I cried, oh my God, I'm an old lady. When I hit 40, I was like, oh my God, I'm old now, you know?
I think I was excited to turn 18 so I could buy my own cigarettes.
Oh, there you
Because that
go.
was before they moved it to 21 now. And then when I turned 21, I was legal age to drink. So, I mean, but I was never a big drinker. But I was excited to hit those 2 milestones. And
Oh,
then 15
when
when I
I
was
turned,
able to start learning
the
to drive.
drinking age was 18 and I turned 18 and they moved it up to 21. Then I hit 21, they moved it back down to 18. I'm like, geez, oh, Pete's, you know, because I like to go have a drink or two, you know, back in the day. I used to like to go have a drink or two and go dancing or whatever, you know. And they switched that around on me a bunch of times. So your son's birthdays make you feel old. I know, man. Oh my gosh, my son Josh will be 45 this year. I just can't, you know, I had him when I was real young, but I have a kid 45 years old. I mean, like I said, you know, I hit 40 and I was like, oh man, I'm an old person. So I have I have a son that's an old person. That just freaks me out, man. Yeah, I just see 45, uh 43, 40, and 39 is my kids. So my
Wow.
youngest is almost 40. That blows me away. I just can't even believe it. Who'd have thought I'd have made it this long, right?
Pamela says 40 didn't bother me, but my daughter turning 40 last year was hard.
Yeah, like I said, 42 and 40. Yeah, mine start at 45 and go all the way down to 39. So
Chuck says, when I turned 50, I realized that I'm too old to care, that I'm too old to fit in anywhere.
I
You
don't,
just do your
you
own
know,
thing, you know?
my philosophy on that is you're only as old as you feel, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, some
Which
days I feel
my
60.
my brain and my heart tells me, I'm like 20s, but sometimes my body will sit there and say I feel older than what I am.
Well, that's like even
But
my doctor. I go to my doctor and go, man, you sure don't look 60. You know, and I was like, oh, thank God. Good. Glad to hear it. You know, I know my mom never looked her age till she hit about 75. And then she really started looking old. But she didn't really look old until she was about 75. So I'm hoping my person follows suit with that, you know. Now
welcome
some
in,
days,
Chris.
yeah, some days I feel 60 and then other days I don't. I feel 35, 40 years old, you know. They will also unsubscribe you to channels that you're not interacting with as well, that you just subscribe to. It's crazy. I know, what business is it of theirs who you watch and who you don't? You know what I'm saying? Why unsubscribe you if you want to be subscribed to someone? Just say you hadn't had time to watch that person. Like what I've been going through. I haven't had time to watch all the folks I normally watch. So they're gonna unsubscribe me just because? that's not their business. You know, do you understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's like, I feel like the intrusiveness of this is getting ridiculous.
Grandma Wanda says, I have 42, 40, and 39.
Yeah, so your
Tracy
kids are right
says,
around
my
my
kids
kid's
will be
age.
40, 35, and 15 this year, and I have 4 grandchildren.
I got 13 grandchildren and 1 great grandson. Exactly, Sally. Sometimes I watch and I just, I'll give them a thumbs up, or I just may not comment because I'm busy doing something and listening. So sometimes it'll get away from me and I won't comment. That doesn't mean I want somebody to unsubscribe me to them.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's right. But maybe I said something. You know me. I'm just me. I don't candy coat much. And so maybe I've said something to offend people. I don't know. You never know. But I hope not. I never mean to offend anybody. My heart's always coming from a good place. But sometimes maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just very blunt. I've always been that way. I'm that way with everybody. I'm just very blunt. If I don't like something, you know it. If I like something, you know it. If I love you, you know it. And if I don't like you, you know it. I've just always been that way. And my face will tell you the story too.
Yeah.
There's no hiding it. So I might as well just be frank. you know? That's like,
Welcome
I
in, Yolanda.
seriously consider my subscribers my friends, right? I really do. They are my friends because, I don't see nobody. I see Thryss every couple of months. But that's about it. I really don't have any friends and I live out in the boondocks. So, when I go on my lives, it's like, hey, I get to go visit with my friends. I mean, I truly feel that way.
Yeah.
Like I get to go visit with my friends, because the people I have similar interests, or even if they're not into crochet, they just like my vibe or whatever. So, that's just super cool to me. I love YouTube for that reason. But the rest of the stuff they do to us, I don't like it.
Yeah. They're always making changes, thinking it's better. And I'm like, hey, I was just getting used to your last change you did.
Right. And that's everybody told me, oh, they just updated Deed. Everybody lost a bunch of subscribers. I'm like, oh, wow. Because, I'm close to 4K now, right? And so I'm getting all excited and preparing for the 4K. I mean, I don't want it to come tomorrow because I won't be ready. But, I'm starting to prepare for it now that I'm feeling better, thinking about it anyway, starting to think about things I want to do. And boom, they take away, 15 subscribers. I'm like, wow, okay. Well, it gives me more time anyway.
Yeah. Welcome in, Yolanda and Truly Amazing.
Oh, thank you, Ganni Joe. Well, you never know, I may not be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something I say offends people or rubs them the wrong way or they disagree. But see, I'm one of those people that we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't all have to think the same way.
Exactly.
We're individuals, we all have our opinions about things and our religious beliefs and all that stuff that nobody likes to talk about. Well, we all have those, right? We're human. And just
Yeah.
because, like for instance, I'm a God-fearing person. I pray, whatever. But I also am Native American, so I'm very spiritual as well. So I have both sides of that,
Yeah.
and so, if you're not a very religious person, maybe you connect to my spiritual side or whatever. You know what I mean? There's different facets to people. And, I just think that, we can, agree to disagree. I'm cool with that. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I'm just a person, you know, but I don't know. So, some people you just never know, you're
Yeah,
not their
that
cup
is
of
true.
tea or, they don't agree with you on something and there you go. Who knows?
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's like, I'm trying not to get like, I'm trying to think of another example than the one I have in my head that could cause, but yeah, like what you said, religious beliefs, sometimes that could cause conflict between this person and this person.
Political or
Yes.
rearing children is always another one. Not everybody agrees with everybody's
Yeah.
way of
But
rearing
if we
children or,
respected one another to let our freedom of choice
yep,
be our choice, and
Yep.
still love or respect that person,
Yep.
we
You know
could get
what?
along.
I don't judge anybody.
I try
I
not
don't.
to either. So
I don't. I flatly refuse to. I don't care what you do. As long as you don't hurt children and you don't hurt animals, you're okay with me.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you dress like an orangutan and swing from the chandelier. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. We could still be friends. You and your orangutan suit. We can still be friends. I don't care about that kind of stuff. What matters to me is what's on the inside of people. It always has. Like, what is your heart telling me? What your heart says to me means so much more to me than your outside or your whatever that maybe somebody else disagrees with. That stuff has never mattered to me ever. And it's just like I was talking to someone earlier. This whole family, I'm going to talk about something that maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. You tell me shut up, Crystal, if you need me. Okay, I was talking to someone earlier today that was talking about how their whole family turned their back on them because they married a black guy. And I thought to myself, what the heck does that got to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? People have the strangest opinions. I just don't. I'm not a white woman, right? I'm not white. I'm Native American. I'm 75% Cherokee. I look Irish because I got that 25% thrown in there. And me, my sister and brother ended up with red hair. But overall, I'm not a white woman, and people don't realize that. And they think they can say things in front of me that are not very nice. And boy, they get the raw end of the stick when it comes to me because, I don't put up with that kind of crap. Anyways, that's just another thing, that people judge people. What difference does it make? What difference does any of it make? I'm getting all philosophical, but quite frankly, I just believe we're supposed to love one another regardless. As long as you ain't hurting animals or kids, just love one another, man.
in this, I had watched that movie, Oppenheimer on Peacock, and and this is not really a spoiler or anything, but at the very end credit, it shows the world burning, and I just started bawling, thinking that's what our future is going to be like when we go to World War III. We're going to kill everybody because our stupid race cannot love one another.
Yeah, like I said, I don't care what religion you follow, what spiritual things you believe in. It all boils down to loving one another. That's what it all boils down to. All the rest of this stuff is pomp and circumstance, as far as I'm concerned. Our main thing that we're supposed to learn on this earth is to love and care for one another. Period. Regardless of what your gender is, your sexual preference, your religion, your politics, none of that makes one iota of a difference. Not one iota. That's just me. Like I said, maybe that's why I lose followers. I don't know.
Well, then they don't. If they don't like hearing what should be or what we think, then they just need to move on. And this is an example. On my Dollar General haul, my clearance haul, I had somebody, and I've never seen this person's name before. They were not even subscribed to my channel. They go, "What a bunch of junk. All that's going to end up in a landfill." And I wrote back calmly, nicely. It did hurt my feelings, but I said, there was no need for this comment, and you did not have to comment or watch. And I did not spend your, in capital letters, money. I spent my money, and I'll use it how I want. You're getting blocked on my channel. Have a nice day. And I did.
Good for you. Good for you.
I was real nice about it, but it hurt my feelings. He didn't have to leave a comment. He could have just gave the video a thumbs down instead of leaving that kind of comment.
Not watched it at all,
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't understand people that go out of their way to hurt somebody else. Just don't make any sense. Exactly, Sally. We all bleed the same color. We all come from the same creator. We're all, you know what I'm saying? We're
all one race, human. we
Right.
only have this planet, you
Yeah.
know,
And it's
and
like,
why can't
in my
people?
family, we accept everybody. My family accepts everybody. I've got black folks in my family. I got white folks in my family. I got native folks in my family. I got gay folks. I got transsexual people. I got all that is in my family. And if you
Yeah,
can't handle the fact that I love everybody, then that's sorry for you. You know, I love everybody. So that's the way my family is, and we accept all folks. You're an
I just want to
alien,
say,
but you love me
Sally, I'm
anyway.
excited for you to get your chickens. I've had the chat stopped at this one comment because I wanted to say something to her, so I didn't forget. Your old hens stopped laying, and you're getting new ones. Send me pictures of your little uh new chickens when you get them. I so want to see them. Okay.
Thryss said she's an alien, but love her anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, I love your alien butt, Thryss. Thank you, Dina. But that's the truth. You know, I've got disabled folks in my family. I mean, you name it, I've got them in my family because we are very open and to all folks, you know. And I mean, we have all kinds of people in my family, and we like it that way, you know. And it never ceases to amaze me, you know, how judgmental other people are and how they just, you know, can't love one another and just, you know, how much better would this world be if everybody just loved everybody? We didn't have all this prejudice and crap that, you know, it's all taught. It's all learned behavior. All that crap is learned behavior. If we were just people and just loved one another, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, it is simple, Lisa. It is so simple. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm on a soapbox today, ain't I? Good Lord. I'm sorry. I'm feeling better, so I'm feeling my feelings. I can't help it.
Welcome in, Lisa.
Yep, it's a learned behavior, Lisa. All that crap that everybody judgmental stuff and hypocritical, all that stuff, that's learned behavior. And to me, if you learn a bad behavior, do your best to unlearn it. Seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah. Welcome in, Thryss.
Yes, D is feeling better, Sally. I'm getting back to my old self, Sally. Yeah, thank you, Tracy Hoover. Yep, that's why we are who we are. Exactly. Change it. If you were taught something of prejudice or an unkind way of thinking about another person, change it. It's up to you. You know, first you got to figure it out that you got this stuck in your head from your family or from wherever, and then you have to unlearn that crap. It ain't helping nobody. It is not helping nobody. Yep. Anyways, boy, I'm in a soapbox talking about my butt, politics, and everything else. I am so sorry.
No, that's what I kind of do on my channel. I just go wherever the chat kind of goes, but I try to keep, I might say, please pray for somebody, but that's just general. It's not like, oh, I believe this and let's talk about these gods or this god or this. I don't get
Yeah.
into details. It's just a general, please pray, because most every religion has some
I
form
know,
of prayer.
some people, we need the hippies back. You ain't kidding. Love one another. Absolutely, Sally. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. And then, some people get turned off by that. I
Yeah.
pray for everybody every day.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I do, So you get prayed. I'm praying for you whether you like it or not. How about that? Oh, you're going to see ZZ Top Leonard Skinner Thursday. Yay. Have fun, Janet. I just seen ZZ Top. I don't know if you remember when I went to meet Uncle Cracker and who else was there? Somebody else was there. I'm forgetting. Uncle Cracker, ZZ Top. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Anyways, yeah, I just went to see ZZ Top. I took a bunch of video. It's taking up way too much room on my phone, so now I've got to erase it. But I took video because I love them guys. So
Are you able to connect your phone to your computer by your charging cord and transfer files.
I don't
You
know.
can
Maybe.
transfer it to your computer, and then you don't have to
Awesome
delete it.
idea. See, that's why you're my tech queen, man. Hey, Terry Crafty, you got a package headed out.
Blessed to Crochet Mary says, please lift my aunt in your prayers. She is dealing with stage 4 liver and lung cancer and currently on treatment. Pray for healing.
Most
please.
definitely. Most definitely. You better believe it, Great Granny C. I'm praying for y'all. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll back it up to the computer, Crystal. That's an awesome idea. That's an awesome idea.
That's what I used to do. I used to transfer stuff from my old phone to my.
I've never done it off my phone, so I'm going to have to figure it out. If I just took my charging cord and plugged that into my computer to let me transfer stuff.
Yeah, just your regular charging cord, you know, the USB one. You just plug it into a USB port, plug in your phone. It should give you an option.
Well, I am going to try that later. That's awesome.
It might prompt you. It might be under settings. I don't know. Most of my phones, my Blue View and my new phone, this one, both when I pull the main menu down to like check the brightness or turn Wi-Fi on, it has a USB charging something, another little box, and I click that and it gives me options. And
well,
I usually
I'm going to call you if I get stuck. So.
Yeah.
Like, Crystal, help. Well,
Welcome
that's really
Terry.
cool. I didn't know that. If not, use a different cord. Some cords don't have data lines and only power. Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay. YTFP Chris said that some of them are just for charging. They don't have data. The lines aren't made for data. Okay, I'll figure this out.
Yeah, it could be, but from what I've seen, like the cord that came with my new phone, the cord that came with my Blue View that I use, those came with the phone itself, and I can plug those into my computer and pull down the menu and choose the option. So, I mean,
well, I'll get you on the phone and we'll do it. I see Mima's in here. Speaking of Mima.
Mama! Sorry to yell in y'all's ears.
Oh. Speaking of Mima, love to Aunt Dale too, says.
Aw. Tammy and Trey actually moved off the property one house over. They are over at Violetta's now. They moved their trailer and everything.
I did not know that.
Yep, for about 2 weeks, I think. But they're still around. They're just one house over. So.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Good for them. What was I going to say? I was going to tell you something. Oh, Mima.
Yeah.
I've been going through my mom's jewelry and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I found some of my mom's pins from her quilting club. And it says like, different quilting phrases and stuff like that. There's a couple of those. And I also found a cross that has semi-precious, different colored semi-precious stones to make the cross. And I'm going to send that to Mima.
She's in here. She just came in.
Oh, can she hear me? Okay. Yeah.
Here, I just heard my name. I just wanted to show you, Dee, what you can do in 2 days.
With a garlic clove.
Am I in the right place? You see?
Oh, wow.
2 days, dear.
You just stuck it in water?
Yes.
Yep, the whole clove.
The whole thing.
Yeah, I got some.
You snip off the top,
like
just
that.
A little snip and a little snip on the bottom. A little tiny snip of each one. This one just fell off, but
yeah. But see, they start
in 2 days
growing the little stalk out the middle.
Oh, I'm doing that. As soon as I get done here, I'm going to go do that. I just bought some garlic.
Okay, you just put a little bit, like maybe a 1/4 of an inch of water in the bottom. I did them in
like that,
styrofoam.
But it's there.
First I did it in styrofoam cups and set them in. That was a lot of work. I just set it in a bowl that did just as fine. Mm-hmm. But you dump it out every day because it smells like, ugh. And then you put some fresh water in. Yeah. And the only reason I put the onion one in there because it had such a big root anyway.
Down there.
And so it will make an onion too. I've done it before. There you go. Tip of the day.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Melanie J and Marie Simpson say hi, Patricia. She says hey.
I'm going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, but I found those and I thought I'm going to send those on to Mima. And then I also got that fiber for you.
Let me get my shelves put up first. I'm going to put some shelves in my closet.
You don't have no room. So you just let me know when you do and I'll ship it on.
Okay. I keep trying to say, okay, we need to do this. We need to do this. Well, we started cleaning out the shed yesterday and took the shelving stuff down. So we're actually, I got stuff I can use for it. She goes, you can use these kinds, which are kind of like they're angled like this and you screw them into the wall, or it's the little poles that you can fit the little things in and move them down if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like I shoved my desk into the corner. I have an L-shaped desk and I shoved it in the corner. I got all this wall space that I can't use. So Mark's going to put some of those rails that you put that thing in there and you put the shelves, and I'm going to put all my crochet books and looms and stuff up there. And that will cut down on some of the mesh, I'm trying to get organized, but I've been too doggone sick, but I'm getting there now. Yeah, Patricia's tip of the week. Exactly. She's always telling me how to do something.
Oh, thank you, Great Granny C. She says, I love coming to y'all's channel. It keeps me mentally sane.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yes, we are. Welcome in, Flower Tammy.
Flower Tammy, very knowledgeable. Yes, she is, isn't she? Yeah. I was wondering why my name popped up there. It was Nightbot dropping me, and I was like, what is that?
Yep.
Did she go to Dollar General today?
Nope. We actually went to Pop Shelf this morning. They were having a 90% off. Huh?
We don't have those in Michigan. I wish we did.
Yeah.
Y'all told me about that sale. I wanted to go so bad, but I still just wasn't feeling good,
There will be other times. I mean, they have these sales at Dollar General, every 3 to 4 months. So
the thing about it is I was afraid I was going to get people sick. I didn't want to go nowhere because I was afraid I was going to get someone sick. And God forbid I should be the reason someone gets sick. And that's another reason why I wouldn't ship none of my mail. I stuck it in a room over to itself. I wouldn't even go near it because I was worried, that I would get people sick and stuff. So I didn't go to Dollar General. I missed out on all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, but they had a certain little section 90% off, and it was mostly household items like knives and cups and different things like that. But yeah, welcome in, Tracy Hamilton. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yes, long time no see. How are you?
Hello. Hey, Tracy, how's you doing?
Pop Shelf is kind of, how would you describe Pop Shelf?
A fancier Dollar General decorative store.
Fancier decorative Dollar General store.
But they do have some food and shampoo and stuff like that too, just like and cookies and candy. But what we mostly got was there was some mirrors and clocks.
That's what you got.
I'm telling what.
Okay.
There were 4 of us. We need a bus next time. But there were mirrors.
I don't know if they can hear you.
No, I couldn't hear at all.
Okay.
There was some really fancy mirrors and some clocks and some you loved a lot of those. Should I just go get a couple of things?
Oh my God, do you read what Tracy Hamilton just said?
No.
Much better now. Went into hospital with flu. I died twice. They brought me back. Was on ventilator for 11 days. Good Lord, Tracy.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
We went through that with my sister. That is rough stuff, girl.
Oh man, I'm glad you're
glad you're a little better.
Yeah, prayers for healing. My goodness.
Good Lord.
Whew.
I'm telling you, everybody I talked to's been through the ringer. I am not kidding you.
Yep.
Chuck says Mr. Hamburger is always fresh and fabulous.
We don't have Mr. Hamburgers neither.
Yeah, it's a local place. He knew from last year when I said I wanted to go to that place, Mr. Ham, and he says that every deep fried hamburger patty, and I'm like, nope, not this time.
Well, sometimes she gets one, and it's been there. I know it was old when I was 16, and I came up here to visit somebody.
We don't have no Mr. Hamburgers here. Deep fried hamburger, they put it down into grease.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
It's
isn't
a
it
battered hamburger patty?
It's got
oh
a
my
batter.
God, it's so good. It's like
and you put hot stuff on it.
Imagine a chicken fried steak type thing, you know, chicken fried chicken, how it has the batter on it, but a hamburger patty.
And then it has hot stuff on it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fried food person. I don't eat a lot of fried
really
food.
good.
With me at all.
Thank you so much, Dina.
She said, Tracy says, thanks so much. Scared me so much. That's why I've been out of touch. It's crazy how weak a person get laying flat on your back for a few days. I had to use a walker for weeks. That's what I was just talking about earlier. I am still so weak. It's like I'm okay for about 15 minutes and I got to sit down. You know, yes, I completely get that. Well, I'm just glad you're okay, girlfriend.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, it's a battered hamburger. That's a good way to put it, Melanie.
Yeah, it's kind of, it has batter on it, and they deep fry it. Then they put this 1959, established in 1959.
Yeah.
And they moved from one location to another, you know, couple of, 10 years ago?
I don't think
maybe
it was
a little
that
more
long.
than,
No, I don't think it was
anyway,
that long.
so but it's the same people, same everything. They run it. They do handmade shakes. They have 2 or 3 locations that are
sounds
in
good
this
except
area,
for the fried stuff. I'm not big on fried food, you know. I never have been. I'd rather bake it or stew it or
yeah,
you know,
but
whatever.
everything is it's a family-owned business. They make everything. They cut the French fries by hand.
If you want.
Yes, but they do have the frozen. But they you know, form the hamburger patty. They don't get the pre-frozen ones. I mean, that's why I like the place.
It's
It's
like
just
home
more
cooking.
expensive.
It's like home cooking. Yeah, I get you.
But
yeah, I've never heard of it either, guys.
Yeah, it's a Texas thing. So
you put some avocados on anything, and it's good.
Yeah, but they have a hot sauce and then ranch and on it. But anyway, she was actually saying about the pop shelf before we got into that.
I know, but that lady, I don't even want to talk about it. That lady's got such trouble. Maybe it'll make her feel better. Okay, maybe she can go shopping. Okay. They have clocks, they have mirrors, they have wicker stuff, like napkin holders and big trays and stuff. Big pictures that I'm going to make red, white, and blue for 4th of July. And they had big chargers that were made out like this big round that were made out of some kind of weaving type of stuff. You would have probably made a basket out of it. They had goblets, and they had the smaller ones, the juice glasses.
Sounds like, you know, more like home decor and home.
Yes, much more. But they still, on one side, they still do have like the shampoo and the cookies and stuff like that. On, you know, you can get the plastic, you know, the silk flowers. You can get yarn.
We're talking about Pop Shelf, a store called Pop Shelf.
It's new.
We don't have those here.
Right. It's they're trying it out in the southern part of the US. I've looked on the map, and that they're mostly in the south as a trial. They're just kind of an upscale Dollar General with very clean store, very wide aisles, very good employees on the ones I've seen. They just have good sales, and just very friendly, very helpful. That's my favorite store, actually.
Well, they got a 90% off sale going on, Tracy. So if something's $8, you're going to get it for 80 cents.
Yes.
So, and it's only a little tiny section, depending on the stores. Stores have different items.
A lot of throw pillows, a lot of them.
Some kitchen gadget, yes.
And yes, kitchen gadgets and knives. There were some.
We found a set of, well, it's not a set. It's one knife in a package. It was originally $4. We got it for 40 cents. Stainless steel, corrosive, non-corrosive.
I don't know. I didn't read it.
I read it like 3 times and I still can't remember what all it said on there. There were 2
sizes. She grabbed those first, and a lot of decorative stuff that I can revamp, you know, for donations and stuff. They had tall wooden, well, 2 sizes of the candle stick holders that I'll make into flower arrangements. They had
in store.
They also had kind of a wicker thing woven around some for a picture frame. They were really neat. I didn't get any of those, but they did. They had.
I think no, they're shopping in store because I've never even heard of that place.
Yeah, in store. Yes, yeah. They had some rugs that were $10 down to $1. You just lost somebody.
No.
What is it?
Remember when I signed up at Home Depot for the thing to pull the nails out of my spinning wheel? It's in stock.
Oh, well, let's go get one.
No. Just say it. That is so funny. It did email me saying it was back
in the middle of the 5. But anyway, it was just great fun. And I called a neighbor and my best friend, and Crystal went, and we were in there, and
about 5 minutes before they opened, the lady let us in.
Yeah, she did. And she was just really nice. And then we were out of there in about an hour, and we all had baskets full. One lady had 2.
Yep.
Lots of throw pillows, and she says, well, so and so might like, her daughter might like that. I said, well, call her. They went on, and she filled another basket up for her daughter. So anyway, we had fun.
Mama knows best. Gwen says, I enjoy Meemaw's discount items.
Well, I can go get some and show you. They're right out there.
Crystal, I'm going to go if you don't mind, because I have to get ready for my live, and I also have to pee.
So
I'm over here doing
I probably won't be on much longer. I'm going to do the entry giveaway real quick, and then I'll probably wrap up.
Don't forget
about to go, guys, but I got to get ready for my live. Thank you so much for coming and supporting my girl, Crystal. Much love, my friends, and I will see you later.
Hold on.
Don't forget your garlic.
I'm going to do it right now after I go.
All right. Love you, girl. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
I got it.
Careful. Anyway. All right, everyone. Welcome in Rebecca McCauley. Okay. Yeah. All right. We are going to do the entry giveaway kind of quick, and then I'm going to call it a day. We'll draw 4 people. And y'all will get, whoever gets picked, will get 2 entries each. Let me get over here to Nightbot. It's okay, Tracy. I mean, you have a right, even though you're just getting here. I mean, I don't like to exclude anybody. So, let me refresh Nightbot real quick. It's actually showing the chat today. That's amazing. Trying to think of a keyword. I know. Alrighty. Welcome in, Paula Mulford. And Tracy, also, there's a lot of people that kind of lurk up until the point for the entry giveaway, so don't feel like you have to just stay out of it. Good picture today. Well, thank you. This is a new phone, so no problems with the picture or the microphone. All right, we are going to use the keyword POP, P-O-P. since we've been talking about Pop Shelf. That is the keyword, so go ahead and tomato, goat. No, pay no mind to Chuck. P. Don Aaron. I mean, Don Laval. Sorry, I am so sorry. There you go, Don Laval. I got like 3 or 4 Dons that are subscribed to my channel, but Don Laval and Mima D Dawn are the 2 that I see the most. Every once in a while, Don Aaron will pop in. Thank you, great Granny C. Even though you will not take my son, he's going to kill me. Ah. And that is times 12. Thank you so much. All right, we were sitting at 22 eligible. We got 42 here. Deal or no deal island is on Peacock. My mom just sent me that message. Anybody? Well, I'll wait till after the entry giveaway, but anybody planning to watch Deal or No Deal Island? It kind of looks fun. It's like Deal or No Deal, but Survivor related, kind of. I think it looks like it's going to be good. We're at 24. No, Tammy. Still at 24. Little hearts going. Great. I'm gonna wait about 30 seconds and then I'm gonna draw. Give a chance for people that might be lagging. You don't like Survivor? Ah! Well, thank you so much, Dee. I thought you were gone. I gotta get a new paper out. Thank you, sweet friend. I don't know why it keeps tickling my throat. Flower Tammy, Dina Cabaz. Carlin. Rebecca and Truly. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Thank you again, Dee. Alrighty. Let me get back. It's understandable. Alrighty, let me get back over here to Nightbot. We are still at 24, so I'm going to go ahead and... Who's gay? All right, still 24 eligible. Oh. Deal or no deal. Oh, okay. I get it now. I was like, I thought I had missed something, but I get you. Okay. Still only 24. And we are going to pick up. Mama Gwen got in there. Let's actually, she's already counted, I think. So, didn't go up. Okay. We're going to draw. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. First one is Demetra, Naked Snail. I just wrote on the wrong side of that paper. That's all right. All right. The Naked Snail. I wonder if it's because we worked outside a lot yesterday. Excuse me. All right. Congrats, Demetra. Second winner is, good luck, Sally Stevens. Congrats, Sally. Let's pick the third one. Denyse Lee. Congrats, Denyse. All right. Last one. Melanie J. Congrats. Let me get back over here. Now I'm going to start having hiccups. Everyone on Hollywood. Oh, y'all are welcome. All right, everyone. I am going to go. I'm going to get me, well, I ate earlier, so I'm not really hungry, but I'm going to go get started on whatever outside. So, this Thursday is Yarny Cat Spotlight. So I did make a post this morning to post your finished projects. So if you got any finished projects, post them over there. There was also something else I wanted to mention. Pink email spindle. The crochet along, I've extended the deadline to the 15th, so you can still email me to join in for the cow. Yep, Meemaw is ready to go. So still accepting entries. But anyway, I'll try to make it to Dee's Live for sure. And I hope y'all all have a wonderful day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see y'all later. Bye, everyone.